I don't know what was more obvious this time, the way Jimin and Jungkook found each other again in front of thousands of people, or all the little clues they left during this concert. First, let's talk about that moment in Munich where a simple touch between them ended up saying much more than anyone expected. Then we have to see how Jimin surprised everyone again, turning Holland's joke into one of the funniest moments of the tour. We'll also talk about Jungkook's beautiful gesture towards the fans, demonstrating once again why he always manages to connect with every place he visits. Plus, we'll see the sweet video of Jimin posing for ARMY. And of course, we'll also analyze that moment with the photoshoot that made so many Jikook fans react. Stay until the end because there's a lot to discuss. On the first day of the concert in Munich, something very clear happened between Jimin and Jungkook that fans couldn't stop watching. It all started when Jimin approached Jungkook, gave him a light touch, and then turned right in front of him. The most beautiful part was that Jungkook instantly followed suit, and right after, they looked at each other and shared those beautiful smiles that we all love. This moment at the concert demonstrates time and again to the entire Jikook community that these sweet touches they share on stage are the true way they show their love in front of everyone. Many people noticed this quickly because it was such a direct interaction between the two in the middle of the show. Although these beautiful moments sometimes last only a few seconds during the concert, the truth is that they stay in your heart for much longer because they are so meaningful to the fans. That's why seeing Jungkook react so quickly to Jimin's touch motivates us all to want to watch more videos from this concert so we don't miss any detail of what they do together. For all of us who love seeing Jimin and Jungkook as a couple, this moment in Munich is something very important that we were able to witness firsthand. The concert video shows the exact moment they touch, twirl, and smile, clearly demonstrating the strong connection they share on stage. On another note, there was a poster that the audience brought to the concert that definitely stuck in Jimin's mind. It turns out people were comparing them, and after seeing the comparison to soccer player Holland, our Jimin decided to fully embrace the joke and started imitating the exact way the player walked while on stage. This made everyone laugh a lot because it was so funny to see him play with the poster. With this, our Jimin shows us all that he's a very handsome, charismatic guy who also has a great sense of humor that wins everyone over. Many people agree that Jimin's Holland walk imitation has officially become one of the favorite moments of this entire tour. We fans love seeing how he uses his charisma to make everyone laugh at the concert without losing his cool style. The way he reacted to the audience's poster shows us how confident he is on stage and how easily he knows how to entertain people. Watching these tour videos, it's clear how much Jimin enjoys interacting with the Science fans carry. This moment from the walk quickly went viral because everyone found it so funny and joyful to see him act like that. So, we invite you to keep watching the following tour videos to discover how much fun they have at each concert and how they make every show unforgettable for the audience. It's impossible not to notice and admire the immense affection Jungkook has for his fans at every concert. He could simply go on stage, do the show quickly, and go rest, but the truth is, he goes to great lengths to learn something special about each place he visits. He does this with the direct goal of creating an even more beautiful and strong connection with the audience. It's precisely these small gestures and actions that demonstrate to all of us fans the greatness of his heart. Many people notice that each country he visits receives a piece of this sincere affection from the artist. This beautiful fact is what makes each of his tour performances completely unique and unforgettable for those who attend. We fans love seeing how he dedicates himself entirely to the audience, and that's why so many people express how much they love this man. Furthermore, this behavior reminds us of the great affection we share in supporting and loving our beautiful Jikook. For the entire community that closely follows each concert, witnessing Jungkook's dedication on stage is a precious experience captured on video. His effort to connect with the audience demonstrates how much he cares about leaving a positive impression in every city. These live performances confirm that his attentive attitude is consistent throughout the tour, motivating the audience to keep watching more videos to relive these special moments. On the other hand, this concert video is the very definition of perfection for all of us who follow the group. It all happened when Jimin stopped completely in the middle of the stage with the sole purpose of striking several very cute and affectionate poses in front of the crowd. He did this directly so that ARMY could take pictures with him and have a beautiful memory of the moment. With this action, he always finds a clear way to reciprocate all the love he receives from the audience at each show. Many people agree that watching this video makes us smile completely and makes fans fall even more in love with him for his personality. In addition to being an incredibly handsome guy on the catwalk, our princeman shows us that he has a big heart and an attitude that easily wins anyone over. The event clearly demonstrates how attentive he is to the attendees, confirming once again his title as our eternal princeman for his beauty and charisma. Reviewing the video footage of this performance, it's clear how much Jimin enjoys interacting directly with the fans' cameras. This particular moment has been widely shared throughout the community because it's so beautiful to see their sweet behavior live. For this reason, we invite you to continue watching the following tour videos so you don't miss any of these lovely interactions on stage. During a very important photo shoot, something very clear happened when the studio photographer commented loudly, in front of everyone, that a specific pose might not work well for the final result. Despite this direct warning from the studio professional, Taehyung immediately responded that he could do it and confidently rested his head on Jungkook's shoulder in the middle of the set. At that same moment, Jimin's expression changed completely, clearly captured on camera, as if he thought that if the photographer had already said it wouldn't work, it was best not to force the situation. This incident demonstrates once again to all the fans the great care, respect, and attention that Jimin always shows Jungkook in any work activity they do together in front of others. Many people quickly realized from the footage that Jimin wasn't at all convinced about insisting on that pose after carefully listening to what the photographer had said. Upon closely analyzing the actual events of the video, we could see on our Jikook's faces how uncomfortable they were with what Taehyung was doing at that exact moment in front of the television cameras. In particular, we saw Jimin with a fixed expression and a somewhat serious face the entire time, which very directly demonstrates that he is a little jealous when anything involves Jungkook, acting with a very clear couple's demeanor and always looking out for each other at every moment of the day. For all the fans who meticulously observe every little detail of Jikook's relationship, this situation on the photoshoot makes it clear how they protect each other in their daily lives from the other people around them at work. The full video of the photoshoot shows Jimin's real discomfort and seriousness regarding Taehyung's behavior with Jungkook, becoming a very clear, direct, and evident sign of his true feelings. These kinds of direct and visible reactions on screen are what motivate us all to keep watching more videos and old footage to understand how they nurture their beautiful bond in every project they undertake. The real-life moments captured in this photoshoot allow us to see how they both react naturally when faced with a situation they dislike or find uncomfortable. Jimin's protective attitude and the shared seriousness with Jungkook confirm that there is a very clear and profound communication between them that doesn't need words to be perfectly understood in public. Therefore, we invite you to continue watching and carefully analyzing the group's upcoming visual content so you can discover for yourself each of these real moments that all Jikook fans cherish in their hearts. During their downtime, Jungkook, J-Hope, and Taehyung enjoyed their well-deserved day off in their own way, according to their personal preferences. While the others soaked up the warm weather, playing in the pool and fully embracing the summer atmosphere, Jungkook did exactly what fans have come to expect from him. The youngest member of the group appeared bundled up in front of the cameras, drawing the attention of everyone watching the members relax and eliciting smiles with his unusual choice of clothing. Many people immediately noticed this amusing detail because, regardless of the weather, Jungkook seems to have a lifelong commitment to wearing heavy coats, long pants, and long sleeves. The entire fan community loves seeing the three of them together enjoying these beautiful moments of rest away from the concert stages, laughing a lot, relaxing, and creating wonderful memories in their career. These moments truly demonstrate that they deserve to experience such carefree and peaceful days away from their daily obligations and the hard work of international tours. For all the fans who support the group and are always attentive to Jikook, seeing Jungkook maintain his distinctive style is a characteristic that makes us all smile and grow even more fond of him. The video of their day off clearly shows the difference between his bandmates' summer clothes and his warmer attire, a fact that fans enjoy sharing and commenting on social media all the time. This motivates us to continue watching future videos and posts of their days off to keep enjoying their interactions and seeing how they transparently share their happiness with audiences of all ages. At the end of the day, this comprehensive video footage showcases the beautiful friendship the members share as they relax together in their free time and in a private setting. The way each member enjoys the day in their own way demonstrates the deep trust they have in one another and how much fun they have when they're not working hard on the tour stages. For this reason, we invite you to continue watching and carefully analyzing the following tour footage so you don't miss any details of how they spend their downtime and how they create unforgettable memories for their devoted fans. There's always the same tenderness in the sweet way Jungkook looks at Jimin every time they share a moment. It's as if his eyes are quietly asking Jimin if he's alright, showing the deep concern he has for him at all times. Whether they're walking together on stage or Jungkook is gently holding Jimin's arm, every little gesture conveys the same quiet consideration between them. This real-life observation makes all of us fans realize that sometimes, this is exactly what true love looks like when they're together in front of an audience. Many people in the community notice that, no matter what Jimin is going through, Jungkook instinctively turns to him immediately, searching him with his eyes to make sure he's okay. That's precisely what touches all the fans who love watching Jikook's interactions as a couple in videos. The facts show that sometimes protecting someone isn't about making grand, showy gestures for the cameras, but simply about not feeling completely at ease until you know the other person is totally safe and comfortable by your side. For all of us fans who closely observe every detail of Jikook, seeing Jungkook's protective attitude is invaluable, captured in broadcasts and recordings. His constant need to look after Jimin and be attentive to his reactions clearly demonstrates the strength and unity of their current relationship. These kinds of live moments are what motivate us all to keep watching more videos and recordings of their performances so we don't miss any of these sincere and direct displays of affection. At the end of the day, the group's videos show us how they communicate and care for each other naturally in any situation they find themselves in. Jungkook's steady gaze and gentle physical contact with Jimin confirm that there's a very strong bond between them that doesn't need words to be perfectly understood in public. For this important reason, we invite you to continue watching and carefully analyzing the following concert footage to discover for yourself each of these real moments that all Jikook fans hold dear. Furthermore, fans always share these recordings on social media because they are clear proof of the deep affection they have for each other in their daily lives, away from the stage. Seeing Jungkook act so attentively and devotedly towards Jimin confirms that their bond remains strong over time, overcoming any challenge on tour. Each of these moments captured in the official recordings becomes very special content for the entire community that enjoys seeing the real details of their favorite artists, inspiring us to continue supporting the ship at every concert.